All right, so yesterday there's some crazy moves happening. ISPO was one of the main ones. This one took off. I I don't know what happened with this one with the news. I'd seen it while I was at work, and I was blown away. From a low here of what 14.19 all the way to a high of $108. That's insane. I haven't seen a move like that in a long time, for sure. So that's really crazy to see. And while I'm talking about it, FSRD just got halted. Great. So FSRD daily, that's a clear reversal pattern. That is actually so impressive. I haven't seen a very clear one in a while either. So this is beyond obvious. Really nice move here. And if anything, I'd be going for the daily high to break, which it's already going to do because once it resumes from this halt, I'd imagine just blow itself through that level there. So I don't know. Really, we should be focusing on the 10-minute though. We're running into resistance at 5, and then we're also running into resistance here at 520, and then from there we have, I guess, room. We're in the clear. We're in the clear for the most part until $6 on the daily. So right here at this level, just about. And let's go ahead and check. Let's see. PPC, that's another one that was on the move. I can't even trade this stock though because it's out of my price range, so there's nothing I can do. QNGY could make a similar move to FSRD. ANGH was another one I was going to be talking about. I could have potentially taken an entry down here at 1920, but I don't know if my account size would have let me do that, if I'm being totally honest. I don't even think I'm able to trade that. AMPL is also popping on the scans. So a lot of action today compared to what we've been seeing. I'm happy about that. Trust me, I'm happy about that. Let's just see if I even take a trade. KPTI is also popping on the scans. So a lot of mid-range stocks here in the teens popping up. Higher priced ones for sure. So it kind of sucks I don't have the account size for it. But I'm going to try my best to take an opportunity when I see one, or when it presents itself here. I would like KPTI to pull back a bit. This one's actually a slower moving stock because it has about 65 or 70 million float. So it's kind of an easier one for me to trade, I would say, because it's not so quick and won't put me down immediately on the day. I feel like this is one I should be trading, so we'll keep an eye on it. NRGV. Oh my god, I can't type. Okay, NRGV could do something similar to FSRD. Let's check out FSRD's resumption time. FSRD's resumption time is at 9:36 and 57 seconds, so basically 9:37. So we'll make sure to go back to that one. KPTI, let's go and watch this one. So this one's gonna pull back here on the 1 minute. Let's see if we get a 2-candle pullback here. This one pulls back, and then we get another pullback candle, and then a potential breakthrough 14. If we can get that breakthrough 14, that'll be awesome. But let's see if this pulls back to 1350 or so. I'm probably gonna take an entry down there. It's at 81 right now. Double bottom there for a second. I don't want to see it break its high here. Like, I wouldn't want to see the break of 14 here. I'd want to see it pull back a little more than that. But let's see what it wants to do. QNGY, I think I just missed that opportunity. It's popping on the scans as well, so probably missed that one, but I feel like trading. Can't take an entry. So I can't even take an entry on this one. I guess I can't buy $13 stocks either. So that means I'm restricted to either a smaller share size or lower price stocks, or under 10, I'm assuming. So basically my account's already gone for the most part. But let's see if this would have worked out in my favor. I would be in at 68. That's where I'd want to be in, and I'd be going for the next 1 minute high to break over 14. If it pulls back twice, I'd probably still be holding. I wouldn't just sell my position right away unless it broke 1350 and snapped down to 1330 or something. Then I'd have to stop out. But so far, hasn't broken yet. 53, it's getting close. I'd probably get nervous here, stop out already. So there's a break. See if it can pop back up. I would have been for sure down on this trade unless I sold at 74 and repositioned. overall, the only reason I would have, well, the only reason I tried to buy in early was because the 5 minute looks super strong for another rip higher over 13.99. So 2 candle pullback. This I probably got in a little too early. Let's see if this candle can finish kind of high and, you know, start breaking back above here. There's 62. FSRD just resumed. We're gonna have to go look at this one real quick. So there's a daily high break. Now let's see if it can fill that gap or if it's just gonna rip into another halt here. It looks like it's just ripping in straight to another halt. So wow, missed my opportunity on this one as well. QNGY Halted going down. Jeez, is this one ever gonna get halted? I don't think it's halted yet. That's still a lot of orders going through. Yeah, no, it's not halted yet. What the hell? Just halt already. That's weird. It didn't halt at 43 there. Okay, so there now it's halted. Jesus. So QNGY is halted finally. Let's go check out Cavill. Yikes. MRIN. MRIN can potentially curl, but I don't like the 5 or 10 minute. ANGH. This one resumed. Looks like it's potentially going to get halted going down if it keeps dropping like this from 23.50 all the way down to 20. It's not looking so hot. I wonder what ISPO is doing. Listen, ISPO, if anything, I'd want to go for that daily high. Whether it can actually do it or not, I don't know. Both this one and ANGH seem a little choppy though. So ANGH is halted going down. Looks like FSRD is the only one that's halting going up. So too bad I didn't get in on that halt. I wouldn't want to hold into a halt right now anyways, because I'd be afraid of it dropping or opening with a low resumption. QNGY is gone. This one's gonna resume, I don't know, at 53. I mean 43. What was the other one? Oh, KPTI. So I honestly expected a little more from KPTI on the 5 minute. Maybe the 10 minute will come in clutch, but honestly, I thought the 5 minute had it. And now it's just not looking the best. I guess it's a good thing, obviously, that I didn't get filled, right? It'd be a loss. Decent sized loss as well. But so we're gonna go ahead and watch FSRD at 9:42 and 30 seconds for resumption, because this is the only one that seems to be holding its levels. But since all the other ones have failed so far, QNGY, KVL, ANGH, even ISPO, since they're all failing for the most part, or they're under VWAP now, I don't know how much confidence I have on FSRD. I mean, everybody would have to be piling in on FSRD to the long side for me to be comfortable, but if everybody else is shorting the other stocks or selling off the other stocks, then I can imagine what FSRD is going to do on resumption here. But let me check what kind of news FSRD has. That's the difference, right? It doesn't have any crazy news. It doesn't, yeah, I don't know. I don't get the hype of this one. There's no wild news on it. At least from what I see. Yeah, no, I can't find anything on it. So either way, we're gonna wait for resumption here. It should resume in about 30 seconds. See what it wants to do. I'm not gonna buy right out of the gates here. It's showing 464 on the bid. I don't think it's gonna open that low. If it does, rip. You know, I feel bad for those in it. But I'm not gonna trade it on resumption here. I would like to get a setup in, you know, get a pullback, get some sort of setup in general. So 10-minute setup or 5-minute setup, you know, would be the best option, I think. But I don't know. I have to wait for a pullback on it. I'm not gonna trade it this high. So 5.99 resumption is what it's showing, but no resumption yet. It's going to be a 10-minute halt is what it looks like. That's a pretty high resumption though. QNGY, this one should be resuming here shortly as well. Well, actually not, about another 2 minutes. Caval climbing up towards VWAP here, but that 5-minute and 10-minute look rose, so not going to trade this one. ANGH, SNII, in the scans, nothing crazy. NRGB, nothing crazy either. DBKME, super light volume. KPTI, popping back above here. See if it can pop above VWAP and hold this level though. Okay, so did the math. I can only trade stocks as of right now on the account. I can only trade stocks with 300 shares from $8 and below, or basically somewhere around $9 and below. So KPTI, completely out of my price range. LFLY, this is barely within my price range. It's really 886 is what I can trade, because I think it's 4 times margin from my equity. 4 times margin from my equity currently. And then obviously you divide that by 300 shares, and that's 886 or 887. So this is barely within my price range, and this is actually a clear setup. I didn't even see this one. For some reason it just hit my scans. It got halted right now. I guess it's because of the low volume. I didn't see this one. So we'll see what this one wants to do on resumption here. Showing a pretty low resumption, but I'm gonna trust that it's actually a little higher. Because that would kind of suck. 795. I mean, that's VWAP right there. If it actually resumes that low, Jesus, I feel bad. FSRD, let's check when this one's gonna resume again. Should resume in about another minute and a half. AMPL. So I can't even trade AMPL. Really nice setup there as well. Nice recovery from VWAP. FSRD. FSRD is the only one I can actually trade. QNGY as well. QNGY, yikes. It's not easy to borrow, so I can't trade this one. Man. SNII, no. LFLY. This one resumes when? Oh, is it 44 or 45? I don't know. FSRD. I just want to see what FSRD is going to do on resumption, honestly. Kind of curious to see how high this one's gonna go. We have resistance at 6, and it showed a 599 resumption earlier. So we'll see if it actually resumes higher. I think it's gonna fail. If I'm being honest, I think it's gonna fail right out of the gates. Oh, actually, I don't know. 640 resumption. There's no way. 620. Even 620. That's impressive. That's a huge gap. So we'll see if it's actually 640, 620. That's impressive. And I kind of regret not being in at this point. 650. Here's resumption. No, it looks like it's gonna be a. Oh, okay. That was a weird resumption. So pulled back there a little bit. It's gonna get halted a third time in a row. Wow. So I'm not even gonna bother trading this one. I can't even trade it. I mean, look at it. It's just ripping into more halts. So I'm not gonna touch this one. There's nothing I can do. I could just risk the account on it and risk it on a flop all the way down to VWAP there. And let's just say I got it at 650. Well, if it went all the way to 520, I'm screwed. There's the account. So no proper setup or anything. It's just gambling on a halt. So look at that, showing an $8, $9 resumption, $10 resumption. I honestly don't think it's going to resume that high, but still, that's really impressive. I'm even surprised it opened at 640. Like, that's actually crazy. That's over $1. Oh wait, actually, okay. Well, it's close to $8 resumption. GLS, this is hitting the scans. This one's close to its halt level as well. 44, 61. See if we can get it on the next 1 minute candle. Potentially get it halted here. 5 and 10 minute look pretty good. MACDs look good. And there it's gonna get halted is what it looks like. I can't see the halt level anymore for some reason. 61. Jesus. I want to see if the halt level is gonna move. Then I'll take, oh, there, it did move. Well, can't even get in on this one either. So I guess it doesn't even matter. Can't even trade the stock regardless. That actually sucks. I wonder why that is. So rejected on 2 stocks already. And it's getting halted right here. So I would definitely be in on this halt if this position got filled. I would have taken that trade at 79. I actually wanted to get in a lot earlier here at 460, 455, something like that. That's where I thought I got in on, but it just ripped through and I actually pressed it way too late. So this one's halted. And now I missed this opportunity as well. I mean, I tried it, right? I tried to get in. So this one would have worked out in my favor, but KPTI, this one, yikes. It definitely would have worked out for me. Now, obviously, if I took the trade, it probably would have, but geez. So FSRD and GLS are the two that are really moving here. There's no way it's going to resume at 12. Okay. Even at 10, a $3, gap there. What the hell's going on? AMPL. Yeah, honestly, I gotta check the I gotta check to make sure my account's is not done, because I could have sworn once you hit 500, that's kind of it. They don't shut it down, but it's kind of like no margin after that. If they adjusted it and now it's changed to where maybe it's like below 700 or something, then I'm not aware of it. So I'm gonna have to double check on that. But I should have been able to trade GLS. I have no idea why I couldn't trade GLS. Like I said, I think anything below 5, they're restricting margin. So I have to trade anything above 5, which means my range is really $5 to $8 right now, $5 to $9 really. So that's why I'm kind of confused, because I should have been able to trade GLS. I'm not sure why that is, but either way, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm already getting kind of frustrated that I haven't been able to take a couple of these trades. Missing all my entries here, but at least we have data to analyze, and we can readjust. If anything, if I find out that the account's basically gone, then we're just going to swap to sim. It was a good several months with the account, and we're going to start a new YouTube I guess, playlist or a new, I guess, session or something, I don't know, on trading in the simulator. So this whole entire time it was live account, and we're going to be swapping to simulator if that's the case. If it's not the case, we're still going to try and grow this bitch. We're going to try and get this thing going, but I'm not going to stress so much about it. I mean, you know, I have to take these small opportunities that I have because there's not many, but I really don't want to lose the account entirely. So I'm going to try my best to grow it, but it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one because I only have a $3 range now to trade in, it seems. Unless I could talk to the broker and try and get them to give me a margin below things, below 5, then we'll try it. But so right now, I got to talk to them, see what we can do, see what the problem is, and we'll continue from there. So I will see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend.